Hey guys, and welcome to the second episode of Elimination Tour de France. Today on our menu we have the Troy to Troy, the gravel stage that could put a halt to GC riders staying in the tour. We also have an individual time trial and a few more flat stages which we will move on quickly if there are no specific events. So strap yourselves in, it's going to be an episode where we play loads of stages. Especially with late crashes, we know that anyone can be abandoning this tour. So literally no one is safe. Oh, crash here in the downhill, and I think that's Tom Pidcock down. No, it's Derek G and Axel Zangel. No abandons, but a crash by the earliest downhill of the stage. Okay, with 15 kilometers to go, peloton stretches. And now we will have riders that will be fighting to stay in the tour. We see Ben Healy at the back, Sivakov at the back. A few riders from Uno X and Arkea also here. Lawrence Rex at the back. Oh, we have a crash. And Louis Vervaeke crashes with 5 kilometers to go. Oh no, I think his hopes are done for. That crash right at the end. Okay, now concentrating on the front of the race. Philipsen again first to launch, and look at that speed difference. Binyam Girmay and Wout van Aert trying to follow the Belgian sprinter, but it's not going to be possible. Again, a huge dominating victory by Philipsen, and Tadej Pogacar, out of all people, comes second. So Philipsen, again, a stage winner. But now we focus on the back. Dillier and Jungels as domestiques have run out of energy. And peloton finish. Oh, I see Johannessen, Abrahamsen and Brent van Moor at the back of the group. Jungels and Dillier are eliminated. So is Louis Vervaeke. Yeah, there the results confirm it. Louis Vervaeke, Dillier, Jungels, Brent van Moor, Anders Allan Johannessen and Jonas Abrahamsen. Then Carlos Verona and Johannes Coulset, Uno X, getting caught up at the back of the peloton. They lose 3 riders in one stage. Okay, this one's going to be interesting. Stage 7 is a 25-kilometer individual time trial from Nude Saint-Georges to Gevrey-Chambertin. Yeah, really don't know what to say about this because it's probably going to be the sprinters that have the worst time trial. But yeah, let's see who gets eliminated in this stage. Okay, time trial's underway, and from the first 20 riders who have passed, who are also the last 20 riders in the GC, Matteo Verscher, Guillaume Bovan, Sam Bennett, Binyam Girmay, Lawrence Rex, and also 3 more riders sit at the red zone at the moment. But since in Pro Cycling Manager 2024 we cannot actually see the full rankings of the splits as we used to do, thanks Cyanide. And yeah, the only way to find out who came the bottom 10 is to basically wait and try to maybe pick ourselves. But currently Binyam Girmay is 20th out of like 23 finishes, and he lost 4 minutes. So we're looking at riders who have lost more than 4 or 5 minutes basically to the eventual stage winner that will be eliminated. Yeah, Team Total Energy really struggling. Gachiniar 115th, Verscher 112th. Let's see where Felix Gall ends up here. Has he got energy left? 87th. That's going to be safe. Very bad time trial, but it's safe. As Tadej Pogacar crosses the line, we can say Wout van Aert has won the time trial ahead of Remco Evenepoel and Jonas Vingegaard. So Wout van Aert, the stage winner. Now it's time to look at the bottom 8 though. We're going to go to 121st place, which should be safe because we had 128th at start today. So 119. So yeah, Marco Haller and 120 should be safe also. I think it should be, yeah. So Binyam Girmay is just safe. Sam Bennett, Fabien Grelier, Luca Mezgec, Guillaume Bovan, Matteo Verscher, George Zimmerman, Brian Kokar and Thomas Gachiniar are the riders out in the TT. As you can see, their time trial stats near the low 60s, so that's to be expected, but Sam Bennett says goodbye to the tour as well. Funnily enough, David Gaudu actually keeps his yellow despite the time trial, and he's now same time with Remco Evenepoel. Okay, crash for Quentin Pache. He went down alone, but no teammates to help him here. I mean, Genier and Gregoire Kung at the back of the group, also Madoua, but they're not helping him, so he's well in trouble right now as the peloton approaches to the last 48 kilometers of the day. That's right, Pacher is the only rider to be dropped from the peloton, so it's going to be a sprint finish between those riders at the back of the group to determine who will get eliminated today. As we enter the final kilometer, can anyone beat Jasper Philipsen? That was the question, and the answer is no. He takes his 4th stage win in 8 stages. Monstrous performance from Jasper Philipsen. Arnaud De Lee comes 2nd, and Danny Poppel comes 3rd. How about those 7 riders at the back of the group? Vlasov could be one of them. Rex is one of them. Vlasov moves up just in time. Sobrero and Haller are gone. Sobrero and Haller. Wow, guys, would you believe it? Alexander Vlasov finishes 111th place, which means he will be safe to go through to the next stage and survives another day in Elimination Tour de France. For the riders eliminated, it's mostly domestiques, Bora Hansgrohe with multiple riders involved. Kentan Pacher we already talked about, and yeah, peloton now down to 112. But now the fun starts in this episode. Troy to Troy, the crucial stage of the tour, 204 kilometers featuring multiple gravel sectors. This is where the trouble starts for the GC favourites. It was all fun and games being in front of the peloton for 8 days, but this is not like it. Currently, punctures seem to be the biggest issue riders are facing right now. Still no crash today, and now we have split. We have actually multiple splits. And in this back group we have Izagirre, Champoussin, Barguil. So yeah, important riders being left behind already, but the gravel currently not seem to have the impact that we're expecting right now. Another sector is in the books as Mathieu van der Poel gets the 2nd puncture of the day. But we have to look behind here as the first struggler, Yevgeny Fedorov of Astana. Jakob Fuglsang, Geschke, Armirail with a puncture back here as well. Jake Stewart also here in this group. Yeah, just a couple of sectors remaining. We had no crash right now, and the GC leaders now attacking. Bernal in front. Jonas Vingegaard, Remco Evenepoel, Carapaz and Gal following. So the GC riders doing their best to stay in this group, and no one has had any crash in the whole race today. So this is why we can't do Tour de Abandon. It's a gravel stage, and no abandons, no nothing, no crashes. This is why PCM 24, it's not doable to do these fun experiments anymore. But for now, Yevgeny Fedorov is alone behind, and then there's this group of 8: Geschke, Arndt, Vermeersch, Fuglsang, Meintjes, Stewart and Herrada, and we also have Hirt, Rodriguez, that's Christian Rodriguez, Durbridge, Page and de Klerk. All the gravel sectors are complete, and Bernal is alone soloing to victory right now, 1 minute 20 ahead of the peloton. Then we have a 32-man group who had no trouble today apart from a few punctures. But Bernal solos to victory, and now it's time to focus behind to see who got eliminated. Yes, it's going to be in this group of 13, the last 7 riders placed in this group, so nearly more than half the group are going to be eliminated. And now de Klerk and Nikias aren't the first ones to sprint. They're going to be safe with this move. How about the other riders? They seem to be done for the energy, and it's also close, but I think Girmay and Vermeersch are eliminated for sure. Bernal with a stage victory, 29 seconds ahead. The yellow jersey still in David Gaudu. Meanwhile, we go down and see the eliminated riders: Fedorov, Vermeersch, Hart, Eiking, Herrada, Elmar Reinders, Luke Durbridge and Jake Stewart. So Binyam Girmay again in that sweet spot of being the last rider to stay in the race. So he continues for another day. Oh, crash. I think that's Laporte down. Yes. Christophe Laporte is down, and it's the only thing that I can report from this stage 10. Another flat stage. And yeah, Laporte down with just 13 kilometers to go. It'll be difficult for him to get back, and there's some riders currently hanging at the back of the group, such as Geraint Thomas, Joel Lascano, Lenny Martinez, Tom Pidcock, and Ayuso. So they're in trouble. Almeida also through the back of the group. Yeah, another rider dropping is from the breakaway. Ben Healy went to the break, but unfortunately he has no energy to stay in the peloton, so he'll be out of the tour as well. Now we look at the front of the group, 1 kilometer to go and final corner. Who's going to take the stage win? Is it going to be Søren Varesgold Pedersen from the right? And Pedersen takes it. Where was Philipsen? Here was Philipsen, so no Philipsen stage win. It's Mats Pedersen who wins the stage. And finally, another sprint stage is done. And we look at the back of the group. I see Javi Romo struggling to hang on as well. And Romain Bardet, 10th in the GC, he's going to be out. And Frank van der Broek, oh my god, they're going to be out together as Laurens de Plus and Peters also in the bottom 8 of the standings. We are seeing more and more big names out of the Elimination Tour de France. Now we're under 100 riders, and today we say goodbye to Frank van der Broek, Chris Harper, Laurens de Plus, Romain Bardet, Javi Romo, Ben Healy, Christophe Laporte, and Nans Peters. So a lot of good climbers in there, caught at the back of the group, and they're going to be out of the tour. Yes, final stage of the episode. I know it's been not the most exciting episode, but for sure the next episode will be much better than today, and we might have some fireworks today. We have a 7-man breakaway including Lutsenko, Ciccone, and Mathieu van der Poel. Can they stick and get the win? As we start climbing past the payroll, the stage win fight for Ciccone, Kort Nielsen, van der Poel, Lutsenko, and Mike Teunissen at the moment. They have a gap of 3 minutes and 40 seconds, but we have an attack from Remco Evenepoel in the GC group. So the GC will shake up a little bit. While we look at behind, we see riders dropped. Kasper Pedersen and Søren Kragh Andersen, the first riders to be dropped from the peloton. Ackermann and Philipsen currently hanging on to stay in the tour. It seems as though Ciccone, with 15 kilometers to go, has attacked and distanced Lutsenko and Kort Nielsen, and looking good for a stage win, with the gap with peloton being still 3 minutes 40 seconds. We also have Hugo Page and Tim de Klerk dropping in the penultimate climb. That's 4 riders now, and then we have the gruppetto including Philipsen, Girmay and Deli. Giulio Ciccone wins the stage from the breakaway, and then Tadej Pogacar leads the GC group. David Gaudu still in this group, and I think will still lead the general classification. No crashes today at all. Let's just confirm it here on the events tab. Yeah, Stefan Williams crashed from the breakaway, but he's still in the race. Yep, gruppetto finishes, and then there are 4 riders behind the gruppetto who are out for sure. Yes, we are looking at the results, and Arno Deli, Jasper Philipsen, Biniam Girmay and Danny van Poppel are the 4 riders. 4 sprinters saying goodbye to the tour after being in the last 4 places in the gruppetto. I know it's very unrealistic that in any case that Jasper Philipsen would be behind, but you know, it's an experiment and it's PCM. So yeah, Jasper Philipsen and Arno Deli out of the tour in stage 11. So they're going to miss 2 sprint stages, and then the next episode will contain Saint-Laury-Soulin and Plateau de Bay. So be sure to check out the next episode. But for now, it's me, Emery99. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps a lot. And see you in the next episode.